out of here. I appreciate
you. Oh, y'all already know what it is. It's your favorite actor, Hassan Johnson, and I'm with the one and only Gully TV. You already know what time it is.
If you tune in to me, you watching Gully TV. I have a special guest here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, G.
What's happening, man? You know this boo from Chicago, aka the Rat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Co-owner of Fleet Club in the building. Shout out my brother THRU. We in the spot, man. You know, been on this journey for 10 years now.
Right.
Just in clothing and having a boutique running.
What part of the city you located in?
We're in the Tri-Taylor area, which is West Loop.
Okay. Everybody wants to know what happened to you guys, man. You just disappeared from music. Let's talk about life after music, because you just said that you weren't doing music no more, and you went on to the merch game.
Man, it wasn't like I wasn't doing it no more, just trying to understand how the business shifted. Right. When it got to like streaming and stuff like that, so I wasn't really educated to that part of it. It was like, right. It wasn't even nothing you can get ready for. So when I started seeing like, damn, it's not budgets no more. You're not so much in contact, with the label. And then just being in Cash Money, you look at just being with Cash Money, just all of the success they already had. Right. So you looking like, if you ain't matching what Drake and all them doing, you gotta find your way. Yeah. So that's when I was just like, man, let me find a way. It's just being more, on a business person more than just an artist. You know what I'm saying? And then it came through with me and my brother.
Was you always in a group? Because we were introduced to you as Boo and Gotti.
Yeah, I was always in a group. Yeah.
Tell me how you met Gotti and how the Boo and Gotti situation, how that took off.
That took off. Me and Gotti, man, we from the same neighborhood, so we like came up playing ball and shit together. Gotti a few years older than me, so we didn't always hang out as young. Gotti was, pretty much outside, right, in the street already. So I ended up seeing him. He was trying to shop a deal to a cat, A&R, who actually signed R.Kelly. Yeah. And when I bumped into him, me and his brother noticed each other. And then, long story short, Gotti remembered me. And then I seen him another time, and he had an actual album. He was like, "Hey man, take my album." So I took it, and I was in another group before that called Vegas Cats. Okay. Which we on Kel's first album. The first album I ever been on in here is called the R song that featured Jay-Z, Cameron, and Nori, called We Ride.
So you was on a couple of projects for R.Kelly.
I was on his album, the R, the double CD. I was on that first. In a group called the Vegas Cats. Okay. So a producer named Roy Hamilton, he also could rap. Right. He could write too, so we Kel said we sound good together, so as a group, that was his first, but he wanted to focus more on his production. Right. So I was only really used to like writing my rhymes, going off with someone else. Yeah. Because I didn't come in the game rapping, that's a whole nother story. Right. I wasn't a rapper for real. I happened to meet Kel. He was like, man, you look like you rap. Come to the studio. For real? Yeah, it was all off my aura. All off swagger.
Fly shit.
Flash, you know what I'm saying? Then the next thing come with like ball, coming from Chicago, I hooped and shit in high school. So, it always coming up. So I had a confidence about myself. Right. So it was
basketball
easy.
Would do that.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't too. You used to being in front of people. Right. And when you got a basketball game, it's the same thing. Yeah. So you just take the same movements. And like, I got a little bit of rhythm. I'm decent enough. Right. You know what I'm saying? That I could pull this shit off. And I was like, and Kel's really, he didn't have to do too much convincing, but he just let me know, like, give it a shot. I ain't gonna promise you could, but if you stick with it, I think you could catch on. And that's how that goes. So now, with Gotti, I was like, damn, man, I really kind of wanted to rap with somebody. Yeah. So that was my way to get them to listen to his CD. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'll rap with him. You know what I mean? And then, I was looking.
You had a relationship with Kel's first.
Yeah, I had a relationship with Kel's first. Okay. He didn't know. So low key, I was A&R and didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So when I bring Gotti through, they heard this shit. We go to we did a joint, and it was after that it was all done. It was good.
Who'd you play for out here?
Proviso West.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That name rings bells.
We got like the biggest Christmas tournament for over all the years. Everybody played in it, from Isaiah Thomas to KG, Monty Fields, big.
Who you played against in high school?
Corey Maggette.
Oh yeah.
Quentin Richardson.
You look like a two guard. You played the 2?
I played the 1.
You
I
point?
know how to play 2. Yeah, I point all the way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If my coach, if I understood and knew how to play off the ball coming up,
Right.
then I want to be a traditional point guard. Rod Strickland, my favorite
No doubt.
player. So that lets you
So
know.
you grew up watching him at
Jordan,
the
my
call?
favorite, but yeah, but Strickland, it looked like I could see him. And then one time, my dad used to own he had a barber school. He had a barber college. From his barber shop, he ended up getting a barber school. Help young men get their license and shit, and women too. Next door was this dude who sold these like designer shoes. Jawan Howard used to go there and everything. Rod Strickland come one day.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, he look, you know, it seemed like he was my side, like a reachable, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yeah, that's that. I could be like that.
No
you know
doubt.
what I'm saying? You know, it was like, you know how people can see Steph Curry now?
Yeah.
He ain't 6'8", 6'9", but he a regular like person.
Yeah, he regular
And
size.
you know, and he got game, like he made it to the best.
Right.
So yeah, that's my favorite. So that lets you know my taste for basketball.
No
I
doubt.
played cats like that. They're younger than me, like D Brown, Shannon Brown, but I ain't really play with him. Frank Williams, Will Bynum, but younger.
Yeah.
You know, David Bailey. Well, yeah, all steppers. Bro.
Y'all
Played
deep
with-
as
I
fuck
played
out
with him.
here. Y'all
Yeah,
deep,
let
man.
you know. Cordell Henry, that was Dwayne Wade's college point guard and Quentin Richardson high school point guard.
Okay. So
And
tell me,
those unsung people.
who was y'all
that
rival
game.
when you was in high school? Did y'all have
Guys on East. So Steve Hunter went there the year, and my brother and business partner, he went there too. I tried to go there actually, tried to use their address, but I didn't live in the district, and they found
What
out
was
that
it? What was it about them that made you want to go to that school?
Oh, they had all of the state championships they won, and then cats going Michael Finley, Sherelle Ford, Donnie Boyce. They all went to the NBA. They all won like 3 state championships. Then just the local guys, Kenny Davis. Everybody that went to East in different years. Somebody come out there with a name. You know, D Brown, Shannon Brown, Jacob Pullen. You know, even goes to now. You got Javon Carter here in the NBA.
Right.
Steve, so you know, and that's from my neighborhood.
Y'all
so.
deep as fuck out here.
Fact.
So,
Vassar West, we had who's in the league right now? Covington. He went to Proviso.
what inspired you to make the mural out there?
You know what? That was already there when we got here.
For real?
Yeah.
It was here when y'all moved in
crazy
here?
before a business partner was gonna be Will Bynum. He knew this spot first.
Okay.
And the All-Star game was coming here. So he had the spot. He had it already rented out to do like interviews for a documentary. So they already had that on the wall.
Okay, so that was kind of like a backdrop.
Yeah. And he had some more basketball to play. So the deal that we was gonna do, I planned it ended up working, but I ain't gonna take it down. So
Yeah,
I
that
just
shit
made sure I
dope.
kept the spot.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Mhm. And that's just a handful of cats that's from Chicago.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
you mentioned more guys than is on
Yeah.
that mural right there.
Nah, for real. Like I know real, like one of my good friends won Mr. Basketball, Sid Banks, the year him and D Wade come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you could tell a kid it could be 2 different paths. You can be that nigga in high school,
Yeah.
and somebody else can be that nigga in the pros. So
Yeah.
you know, it's about when you you know what I'm saying, when you bloom, you can bloom too early, bloom too late.
What type of basketball players come through here to shop?
A lot of the Bulls, Patrick Williams, what's the other rookie? Dalen, number 25.
Okay.
I don't want to say his name wrong. He slid through. My man's from the New Orleans Pelicans. They be coming to steal the ball behind everybody. Puerto Rican homie with the
Spanish
braids,
guy,
you know, been
yeah.
through here. My man Baron Davis, Stack Jack,
Diddy,
Steve
yeah.
Jackson. Who else? Will Bynum, Glenn Big Baby Davis,
Right.
Sean Levingston, Amari Bailey. I got a lot of Kiefer Sykes.
So this is an attraction.
Boopy Miller.
This is an attraction.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Terrence Shannon Jr.
Right.
Just killed in the Sweet 16.
Okay.
Elite Eight. Who else? I can go on and on. It's some more I ain't even.
I love your knowledge of basketball,
Yeah,
man.
for
My platform is predicated on hip hop, sports, and fashion.
I got a real
We gonna get back to the
mind.
music shit, but we gotta talk a little ball right now.
Yeah, for sure. I got a basketball mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say you fuck with the AAU programs.
Yeah, Flea Club Hoops. Just like going into the 14th.
Oh, you got your own squad.
Own squad. Follow on Instagram, Flea Club Hoops.
Okay.
Yeah, own squad, 16, 17U. Yep, started off, a friend of mine, my brother, one of his best friends, he like a big brother to me as well. His son was playing high school basketball. When he was playing for some, I can't even remember the name of the actual program he was with. I was just kind of frustrated with it.
Yeah.
And I just blurted out, man, that's why we need our own shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, why you bullshitting? We do. And he took the steps to know, like, oh, that's all it takes to do it. I had to register for the tournaments and all that.
Right.
And then from that, like, his son already knew cats like went to school. You know how to
build a squad.
The players be good players. I learned
Yeah.
that, you know, as long as we just get a facility for them, let them come out. And once they got to, you know, going through a couple drills, could like weave out,
Yeah.
you know, who really serious about it and want to still. So, you know, then that was another way that I can get my passion for the game out as well.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Try to utilize not just the on-court stuff about basketball, but it's also a business too. I try to get people to understand that you got to be real strategic.
Yeah.
How you make certain moves and why not to make certain moves. And understand what the real goal is, and you know, so you could really watch the game of basketball can really take you far. Especially right now, you know.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Then just enlighten our people. You know, it's a business side to it too. And if we tap more into it, you know, we can, there can be more opportunities out here for a young kid where they don't, you know, now you get such of the big names, you know, team up so much. You know, a lot of kids will feel left out or feel over-dominated.
Right.
But what's not being preached enough is saying, like, bro, that's just fame. You ain't even lined up against them. You looking at a highlight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you get your name on that night. Like, it's a lot of cats that I can name to you that had better careers than me, like in basketball. But I was still chasing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they know me. They respect me for me. Like, oh, no.
Putting in that work.
He wasn't no pushover.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? If I had 11 and 7.
Yeah.
You know, it was you know.
Yeah.
You respect it. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest part to me. And I took music that same way. Like, I don't gotta be, because I came in where I'm like I'm a hitman. I'm a soldier. I'm ready when I'm called upon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This wasn't built for me. Like, oh, you're gonna be this solo artist and you got this and managers and da. I was just a fly nigga saw walking through the parking lot.
That's how you met Cals,
Yeah.
man.
And when you know, and you're like, shit, I was just like, hey, some niggas down here rapping, hey, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got this song that you niggas better. You know, it's like, that's what I was called to do.
That point
you know what
guard
I'm saying?
shit.
Play a role.
Running the
You know what I'm
offense.
saying? But then once I learned, got with Cash Money and we learned, oh, that's how you know, and I be in there seeing them, Manny Fresh doing a beat from scratch. Baby, giving pumping us all up. Like, this what, you know what I mean? Even him going at it might be writing some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I saw how you do got to take a control of your music too.
No doubt.
Like, you do got to know, like, okay, this is my moniker, this is my entity. This how I could always sell myself too.
Branding.
You know what I'm saying? And not be so group mentality mindset.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I had to. So coming up, always when you hooping, it's always a team mindset. Especially being a point guard, you're comfortable with passing. But a lot of times I might pass too much.
Right.
So, you know, the music give you the other side, where you can I can boast a little bit. I got to get on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then find that equal balance. That's that though.
Name somebody that you had to defend in high school that was a problem.
Cordell Henry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Said Riley. He was one. Frank Williams. He was a 6'5" PG. Played for Peoria, man.
Went to Illinois.
Went to Illinois.
Yeah.
Frank
Played for the Knicks.
Yeah.
No
and
doubt.
he played for the Bulls there in Houston. Yeah.
You had to stick him in high school?
Yeah.
He was 6'5"
did
in
the
high
jump
school?
ball. Yeah.
He doing the tip-off and
he did
shit.
the tip-off and he coming down. And really, I ain't had to stick him, but, you know, getting switched off on him, my man. I mean, he threw the ball through a nigga legs on my team.
Right.
Name Mike Morris. I hate to say this. I don't know why I did that, but, yeah. Yeah, Frank was that deal.
No doubt.
Man.
No doubt.
Then McGetty was my boy. Like, we grew up together. Same neighborhood. You know, remember when Corey couldn't even really hoop. He wasn't focused on hoop. He was playing baseball.
Okay.
And then he spotted up. Probably was like 6'3", 7th, 8th grade. By the time freshman year, he hitting on 6'4", 6'5". And it's over with now.
Right.
And he hitting the weights.
Yeah, he ended up being a big motherfucker.
Yeah, so it was over with. Corey was always super determined. But he was the one that, like, let us know, like, we could be. But we let him know, too. You know, that's how I know our talent was. We played AAU real early. Started playing AAU real early.
So you was on the traveling squads?
Yeah, we went to the Final Four in Raleigh, North Carolina. Not Fayetteville.
Who
North
was
Carolina.
y'all playing against on the AAU circuit?
Vincent Yarbrough that year. I come out in 98.
Okay.
That year, like, I don't know, Kenny Satterfield. No, he older than me. DeMar Cook, I want to say.
Omar Cook,
yeah.
St. John's.
Yeah, cats like them.
No doubt.
Yeah. See,
No, you legit. You legit like a
yeah.
motherfucker.
You cannot hoop and talk how that and talk
Yeah,
like that.
you know your shit. You legit like a motherfucker.
Real.
Damn.
For real. And a lot of them my homies too.
And you went from that to hip hop.
Yeah.
You had a wonderful
Journey,
storyline. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I used to get more wrapped into, and I got wrapped into that, to be honest, to make the interview all the way 100. Like, as an artist, sometimes when you see a time, like when shit shifts, you can kind of look at yourself like, damn, I felt myself. And you won't even look at, like, reality, like, damn, bro, I went from high school to the league. Like, what else you really supposed to have?
yeah.
You know, you get a false sense of, like, thinking you're supposed to have a Rolls Royce and a mansion, and you didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying?
Now
and
you got memories
but,
of vibes.
But I had to start understanding how to appreciate that more than all of the other shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure. I wouldn't even change nothing, to be honest with you.
So how did you just go the hip hop route without having no prior experience? Like, a nigga seen you, felt that you had the image, felt that you had some flavor, and say, "Come on, you can write songs." How long did it take for you to master that shit or get good at it?
Get good at it. I got good at it about. I got good at it like about. Cause like Kels was like, see, the bar was so raised high.
Yeah.
By being here and like, I might just say like one or two like fly word, like slick words. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really like this lyrical, like no battling, nothing like that. But I had a good taste. I was listening to Reasonable Doubt at the time. I was listening to like what I rap, because Kels asked me to rap something to him, and I didn't have a rap. But he like, do you know anything off the top of your head? And it was a Mace a joint. Yeah. Perfect. A joint off Mace album.
So basically, if you could recite, you halfway there.
Yeah. So like, I knew a way I would want to talk. So I say some little slick shit, and I was very more East Coast influenced.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? That's what was dominating the game. So I was already Super Mob, Deep Nas, Jay, Redman, Meth, Gangstar,
Love Gangstar.
Come on, Cool G Rap. So I'm already dialed in, even on the West Coast side. Snoop now, Dogg Pound. So I'm dialed in. I'm fucking with music. That's like the shit, because that's teaching me everything. Pop, Big, that's teaching me how to talk to a chick. What's the slick shit to go by? So I'm a baby of that. I was raised to that and didn't know, because the music scene of hip hop, I didn't know of a music scene in Chicago at the time. I didn't know of one, you know what I mean? So I didn't even know that was something. I never knew a rapper. One was never in front of me. Not on my block. The most I saw, like I said, was a ball player. Right. So I'm looking like, if you're going to be something, you either got to be this or that. I wasn't even too keen on the drug dealing side. Because I'm like, I don't really see too many of them. Like, you be cool around here, but don't nobody know you nowhere. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if you like that, there's only one of y'all known like that. And they coming to get you. Right. You dig me? So I was like, shit. And that's what made me actually rap. When I look, because all my homies tried to rap the same night. We all go when Kel was taken to the studio.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, shit, all us kind of can hoop, and most niggas can hoop anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, nigga can't rap though.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm finna fuck with this.
Can Kel's hoop?
Because I can pull it off. Kel's can hoop.
So it's
Dude,
true.
He don't have a pretty game.
Yeah.
But he got a game where he plays all the time.
He can play.
Yeah. And he'll come in with the worst 5 that's gonna set picks and get rebounds for him and kick it out to him. So he gonna get like 30 attempts.
Yeah. You gonna knock something down, you get 30 shots.
Yeah. And if he run the gym and he lose, he don't come off the court.
Right. I understand
That's
that
funny,
part. Right. So you was a fan of Hov and ended up working with him.
Yeah, for sure.
Rafer Alston, also known as Skip to My Lou, Southside Jamaica Queen, and you watching Gully TV.